KILL 105 FM, Freeport's best music.
Tech Forces emergency, code Delta 9. Freeport City Bank was just taken over. Robbery in progress.
Damn. Any word on how many there are?
There's an undisclosed number of assailants with hostages still inside. They're heavily fortified and deeply entrenched already.
Get the assault chopper ready.
Already done that, boss.
Good work. What's the word from our team in that sector?
It's not good, boss. We've lost contact and suspect that they've been cut off, or worse.
All available HC units. Hostiles are armed and extremely dangerous. Approach with deadly force.
Hey, Chief. Are we locked and loaded yet?
Yes, sir. Ready to roll.
Roger that. Hey, Blade, give him hell.
You got it. Okay, Chief. Let's punch it.
Hey, that was a good shot.
That's nothing compared with last week. I shot this cop in the head. He never even saw it coming.
Yeah, those rent-a-cop guys are wimps.
Hey, what's that sound?
Surprise! Not so fast, chump.
Remember, boss, civilians are not Swiss cheap. So keep the non-hostile body count down.
Approaching bank on Victor Alpha 9. Hostile forces firing in 3 quads, sir. Nice shooting, sir.
Way to hit the mark there, Blade. Blade, try for a rooftop landing at the bank. I'll keep an eye on what's going on inside the bank with the security cams.
Sir, I'll drop you here and dust off.
This is taking far longer than anything we had planned. If you don't start moving faster, I'll get someone who will.
We're moving as fast as we can, sir.
Well, it's not fast enough. Keep moving while I go check our perimeter.
Yes, sir.
Clear the bank out, boss. We need to end this.
I tell you a new one, chump. A new one, chump. Schooled ya.
You want some of this, Porky?
Security door. Damn, the security door. Damn, the security door.
Resistance near the front of the bank.
Damn, it's Blade. Don't just stand there. Go kill him.
Get him!
JC, can you open that thing?
I'm working on it, Blade. Opened it, Blade, and what? Oh, damn, they just locked me out of the system. And someone sure doesn't want me sniffing around in here.
Get out of here.
Oh, thank God.
Rock and roll.
Don't let him get through here.
We've got trouble near the vault.
Rock and roll. Damn, the security door.
We need the vault combo.
Damn.
It's in here somewhere. See if you can find it.
Get out of here.
Woohoo, I'm saved!
Wait a second. I'm picking up thermal activity in the abandoned building next door. Follow the tunnel and check it out.
Roger that, JC. I'm going in.
Blade! Blade, wait for some backup.
No time to wait. I'm going in. PC, how do I get out of here?
I don't know, boss.
Christ, I've got to get out of here. Wow, that was close. Got it. Rocket.
You got it, boss.
I smell gas. If you want to live, get out of here.
I'm gonna take a couple weeks for myself.
Got it. All right.
See if you can find some of the stolen money. They had to have stashed some of it around here somewhere. Wait, what are you doing, man? Those are friendlies.
Dang it.
All right.
Score.
He's getting away.
He can run, but he can't hide.
Blade, watch your step.
JC, why don't you come out here and show me how it's done? Man, this is one crazy place. All right, come to Papa. Rock and roll.
I got some bad news. Blade is tracking us. I tried to lose him, but he's like one of your mutant blood. My men are keeping him busy, but we better get out of here now.
Incompetent slug.
Hey, it's not my fault. We should have been in and out of there much quicker, but he just blew right through us. I really want to cut off his head and stick it up his frickin' ear.
Mancini, you failed me again.
But Alexia...
If you had just done what I asked and stolen the safety deposit box, you wouldn't be in this situation now, would you, Mancini? Instead, you decided to launch a full-scale bank heist. Did you really think I wouldn't find out?
No. It's not like that. I swear.
I'm growing tired of your antics, Mancini. Your bumbling has cost me dearly one too many times. I think it's time for you to change!
Oh my God! What the hell did you do that? What's going on? Where you going? I'm on fire!
I trust you'll take care of Blade for me now, Mancini.
No! It burns. I gotta get away.
Where did he go?
I'm looking at some city blueprints as we speak. Looks like there's some major construction going on. Mancini's using it to cover his tracks.
Get me the hell out of here!
Holy shit! Get out of here!
Oh, thank God!
Phew, that was one hairy jump there, Blade.
Wait, don't shoot!
Why shouldn't I ventilate you?
Hey, if you let me live, I'll give you some important information. There you go, take this.
What's this?
It's the construction blueprints. It might help you later on. And now please go before I get in trouble.
You're a one-man wrecking crew, Blade.
Another locked door.
Hope you're not scared of the dark, boss.
Very funny, JC.
Don't let him get through here.
Damn, this valve is stuck. Oh, you're a new one, chump.
Creating your own swimming pool, Blade?
You paid for that. I'm gonna make you my bitch.
Persistent, isn't he?
Look out, they're above you!
Another locked door. Already got it. Get out of here.
Oh, thank God.
Already got it.
Blast him into next year. Oh my God!
Holy shit, JC. What the hell is that thing?
Good question. Why don't you go find out?
Come to Papa. Score. Damn.
It's a trap!
Looks like Mancini found the power.
I've got a bad feeling about this, Blade. That thing ambushed you twice now. Stay alert out there.
I whipped it both times and I could do it again. Come to Papa.
You're in the unused part of the central subway system. It doesn't look like it's been used for years. Be careful.
I'm gonna make you my bitch. Got to hurt. JC, try to figure out where we're heading.
Blade, this car is heading back into the active tunnels. Close quarters fighting with this maniac is not a good thing. We've got to stop that thing before it finds an active part of the subway. Monsters and civilians don't mix well, Blade.
You're telling me.
Blade, save those civilians!
Mancini must have hired one of those vanity users as a bodyguard.
Yo, Daddy-o. That thing sure belonged in a freak show. Now we just gotta figure out which one. Ask Hadwin and Mueller to check out his ovaries.
Mueller, Hadwin, check his ovaries. What? Sir, can I say something?
Oh.
I'm kicking your ass later, JC. You do realize that, right?
Oh, man. Ovaries. I got that on audio, too. Oh, seriously, though. We need to run some tests on it for a proper analysis.
Zip this puppy up, guys. We're out of here. JC, meet me on pad 2. I'm bringing this thing in for further testing.
You got it, baby.
Get to the point, JC. Are you telling me that this is not a case of vanity relapse?
You got it. Whatever caused this to happen was not vanity. All the chemical signatures are wrong. Now what it appears to be is... drum roll, please. U4.
U4?
U4.
The same U4 that's on the streets?
Well, sort of. This stuff was 100% pure. I broke it down and found a compound hidden within the designer chemical. Only one place makes it, according to the info I found on the hyperweb.
What and who?
The compound is called diphorcinide. The manufacturer is... are you ready for this? SinTek. Who would have thought a babe like Alexis would be behind all this?
Shit. Hot piece like that and she's into this. Well, damn.
And that's not all.
What?
That thing you killed?
Yeah?
It's Mancini.
No way. I've got to get down to SinTek Chemical and check this out.
Tell your fantasy girl I said hi. Okay, Blade. I haven't been able to hack into their security systems yet. You're on your own.
Keep working on it, JC. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
Will do, boss. Make sure you avoid everyone in the plant, Blade. Anyone could sound the alarm, and I can't do anything about it.
I've had to sneak into places before, JC.
All right, tough guy. Just reminding you, don't forget about those security cameras.
I got it already, JC. Go back to hacking. Let me do the breaking and entering, okay?
Blade, stop!
No reason for me to go in there.
Oh man, nice outfit, Blade.
Thanks, JC. I see you've hacked your way into the security computers.
Just the security cam so far. I'm working on the rest. Wow, man, there's some heavy security down here. I don't know how long before...
Man, these guys are some serious players. Security's tighter than Fort Knox.
There he is! What do you think you're doing?
Oh shit, an alarm. That sure doesn't help me.
No kidding. See if you can turn it off somewhere. Good work, boss. That should at least keep the guards from coming.
Already got it. Well, there's certainly a lot of chemicals around here. How do I find the U4, JC?
If they have any U4 here, you'll recognize it when you see it. Don't pay attention to those test tubes in the labs.
No reason for me to go in there.
Looks like you did something right back there. The fans are off. You know the drill, Blades. If it won't go away, shoot it.
That has got to hurt. Nope, don't need it. Security! Damn! Schooled ya. Nope, don't need it.
Blade, that scientist must have identification for the high security area. Follow me.
This lift doesn't seem to be activated.
Hey, there he is above you! Get him!
Damn it! Security! Get him! Kill him!
Please step completely into the chamber before activating the scanner.
It looks like they're making U4 right here.
Blade, we could really use a pure sample of U4. See if you can get into the storage facility.
This lift doesn't seem to be activated.
right, Blade. Pure U4. Now find a bioscanner and put a transmitter on it so I can download the U4 info. Okay, I'm downloading the U4 info. Whoa, Blade. This is heavy stuff. A narcohelical DNA matrix of some sort. I'll tell you more as I find out.
That way is blocked, JC. Any idea how I can get out of here?
Schematics show that this place is linked up with the warehouse through the sewers. Let me check the plans real quick. Hey Blade, see that big mixer thing in the middle? One of those pipes should lead out of the plant. Look around a bit. Looks like it's the slimy way out for you. My remote sensors show some tight security there, so stealth is the key. Oh, noisy one, Kenobi.
They won't even know I'm here.
Blade, I know this sounds chicken, but hide behind that truck. That could be the only way in.
to go in there. No reason for me to go in there. Full speed ahead.
Woohoo! John Blade, king of the road.
Just what I always wanted to be, a trucker.
10-4, good buddy.
JC. I found another piece for the weapon.
Keep hunting, and I bet it'll be cool. Blade, try placing the remote modem you have in the office mainframe. Maybe then I'll be able to hack the systems. Blade, there's the factory foreman. Make sure this is final shipment. You know what I mean?
No reason for me to go in there. No reason for me to go in there.
What the hell's going on here?
I'm gonna make you my bitch.
Children on their way yet?
Yes, ma'am. All brood squads are en route and should reach the target in 4 hours. Penetration should take only 30 minutes with maximum force. We will have control of the warheads shortly thereafter.
Excellent. I'm extremely pleased by your devotion to the cause. You may join me in my chambers at 11:30 this evening. Don't repent.
Yes, ma'am.
How are the recovery units over there?
Perfectly. The neutral shunts are at 98% efficiency. The independent thought dampeners are registering no traces of resistance. It is indeed a glorious day. Victory shall be ours.
Sensational. Soon my lovely creations will run loose across the globe, and all will tremble beneath the boot of SinTek.
Wow, JC. This place must be over a half-mile down.
Well, that explains why our sensors couldn't find this place.
Rest in pieces. Look at this.
Better think of something and fast.
Like what?
Like not dying, genius? Sensors, do you have a death wish or something? Keep down or you get cut to ribbons. they're really making in this factory.
We've got to shut this place down before they launch their army.
No offense, Blade. You're gonna need the help of a master on this. Look for an uplink terminal so I can hack in and...
I've never seen anything. All right, Cyberdork. This had better work.
Okay, Blade. Here's an uplink terminal. Let's give this computer an enema. Time to put this computer to bed. Virus has been uploaded. We should really see the feces hitting the rotating appliance now.
To use dead bodies to make their army.
Welcome to my little kitchen of horrors. I've cooked up something very special, just for you.
You don't look like much of a cook. You'll have lots of time to learn, though, in prison.
Oh, don't count on it. Such an unrefined lout. As usual, you're not seeing the angels in the architecture, Blade.
Yeah. Angels, whatever. You can see them in prison, too.
Well, I know you're going to love this little dish. I call it repas de la mort.
I got a little dish for you too, sweet cakes. I call it 225 pounds of kick-ass coming your way.
Bon appetit, Blade. My, you are quite the beast, aren't you, Blade? Too bad I can't stay around to feel your bite. Ta-ta.
funky robots.
Cool, the virus must be working. Looks like their silicon brains have been deep fried and served to go.
Good work, JC.
Or not! Look out!
Christ, what's with these things? Wow, that was close.
Looks like the plan's to knock over a military base. Not just any base by the looks of it either, boss. It's a nuclear missile base.
So, that's where they plan to get a nuke. Already got it. Okay, JC. I'm heading to the military base. Send standby SEC forces to deal with the situation at the waterworks.
SEC forces have been sent with instructions to secure the waterworks at all costs.
JC, you there? Damn it. JC, get your skinny button gear. I need some backup.
Sorry, boss, but the natives are getting restless. Freeport is in chaos. HardCorps is keeping a lid on it, but it's not looking good here, Chief. I can't send you any backup, but hey, you can count on me.
Is that supposed to make me feel better? Tell the boys to keep Freeport together. SinTek is looking to get their hands on some nukes, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let that happen.
Numero uno super genius at your service.
Okay, genius. What's the lowdown on this military base?
Already on it, boss. It looks like there was a short alarm only a few moments ago, but it was cleared as routine training.
Routine my ass. What about silo security?
One step ahead of you as usual, Blade. I've locked onto their security hub, and it looks like you were right, boss. The silo security isn't responding.
After what I've seen, I got a real bone to pick with these SinTek cronies. Get me the landing coordinates, JC.
Already uploaded them, boss. Hope you remember to bring your can with you.
One can of kick-ass coming right up.
Short out the locks. SinTek tonight.
They locked us down here. Let us out. Help!
Score!
Sergeant Murphy here. Thanks for helping us.
Let's hurry. I'll help you get out of here.
Not with our wounded. We just slow you down. Go on ahead and stop those bastards.
Do what you can, but get them out of here ASAP. Damn, SinTek.
We will. Take this passcode. You'll need it to lock down the missiles.
Thanks. Rest in pieces. Already got it.
sequence activated.
JC, how do I stop this thing from launching?
You've got to avoid the launch sequence.
30 seconds to detonation.
Careful there, hacker lackey. Type in the wrong code, you'll get gassed. Hacker lackey, type in the wrong code, you'll get gassed. Alright, boss.
Aborted.
No Armageddon today. Whew.
Okay, JC. Call in the HC chopper and tell him to pick up one pissed-off passenger.
On its way, boss. It should be waiting for you on the helipad.
JC, I'm at the 5th Street overpass. Crap. The tunnel to the waterworks is caved in. This cave-in was caused by explosion. Those SinTek goons blocked the path to the waterworks.
If you want to wait around, boss, I can have chopper support there in 20 minutes.
No time to wait, JC. We've got to find another way past this tunnel.
Okay, 1 second. It looks like there's a sewer bypass route directly under the bridge you're on. It links up with the Freeport Dam and will get you to the waterworks.
Sounds like our best bet. I'm going in. The access hatch is locked.
What? When did you become concerned with locks? Blow the lock off? I'm showing multiple heat readings in the area. You're not alone down there.
Yeah! Already got it. Damn it, they got me pinned down.
Oh, try some of that. Oh, Jean-Claude Van Damme shit.
No, don't need it. Already got it.
drainage tubes. Jackpot!
This hatch is locked. This hatch is locked. Looks like there's no other way but down. a rundown of the layout of this place and what I need to get done here.
I'm looking into the Freeport database now. You're gonna need to get to the tram on the other side of the dam as soon as possible. That'll take you directly to the waterworks. Wait, those SinTek containers have to be what they're shipping the mutagen chemicals in. You've gotta take out as many of those canisters as you can.
Not a problem, JC.
Bird in the air. I'm picking up a SinTek helicopter heading toward your location. Watch your back and look out for the sniper's blade.
This elevator's out of order. Is locked out, JC. Is there anything you can do?
Not from here. You need to get to the security room and dam topside and re-enable the tram. facility to dump their chemicals into the city water system. There are 3 main systems that you need to shut down to keep the chemicals from reaching the main systems.
I'm here. I'll keep you updated.
Shut them down and close them up. Remember though, you need to shut down the pumps before you close off the valves. system in the basement of the main facility to dump the chemicals directly into the outgoing supply. Get your ass over there, Blade. There are 2 valves per lock you need to use to override the system. Turn them, and that should stop the contamination.
Thanks for the tip. Good job, boss. The chemicals are locked up in the system. Unfortunately, we have a small problem. Damn it, JC. Always with the bad news.
Remember the warheads you let get away at the missile silo?
Yeah.
Well, I tracked the copters that took the warheads, tricky bastards, and they were trying some radar jamming and dummy signal tracking.
Get to the point, cyber geek.
Sheesh. So moody. Okay, the warheads were taken out to sea to the middle of nowhere. It looks like an oil rig is the closest thing to where those warheads were flown. And of course, it's a SinTek owned and operated facility.
We've got to get those nukes back.
Arr, har, har, off to sea, matey.
Guess I should have brought my swimming trunks. Yeah, that's right, pansy boy. Keep on flying.
Miss Sinclair, I hope our efforts will meet with your approval. We've been working day and night to fix any problems.
There had better not be any problems. Things are moving right on schedule. Failure is not an option, Foreman. I am one step closer to building a better world. But like all great artisans, I am so misunderstood.
Artists will always have their critics.
One such nuisance may show up here. He's a regular poster child for gun control. If he should appear, I would appreciate it if you'd make sure he doesn't interfere with my work.
Of course, ma'am. I'll alert security. All right, sweethearts. You heard the boss. You know the drill. Assholes and elbows. Double time it!
Watch your back, boss.
I've done this before, you know. JC? JC, come in. Just my luck. I must be too far down. I'll see you topside, JC. Those air bubbles will probably give me a bit of breathing room.
Soldiers of SinTek, victory is close at hand. We are in possession of the harbinger of a new dawn. The warheads of this world's greed and hate-driven governments will bring their undoing upon them. The winds of change shall blow you forward to every corner of the globe. The presidents, popes, and generals of this world will grovel at our feet and beg for our mercy. I ask you, will their whimpering be heard?
No how, no way, ma'am!
I love obedient men. Now bring the warheads up to Mount Phoenix. And be gentle with my babies.
Yes, ma'am!
What happened, Blade? Your signal's perfect again.
I don't think your gear's quite as high-tech as you think, JC.
Hey, now. My equipment's taken care of you pretty well this far along. It's not my fault you don't understand how things work. I wonder what they use those big... Jackpot! Go in there, Blaze. Lots of things in there.
JC? JC, come in. JC?
Satellite recon shows you in the heart of the island, Blade. I can't quite pinpoint your location, but keep going.
Keep going where, JC?
I'm still working on that, boss. I'll get back to you. Now get moving. Wonder if they're Whoa! Looks like
you got a job to do, remember? I'm a little more worried about getting killed by that thing than whether Mancini's the only one, JC.
Just be careful. There are bound to be more of them. Look out, Blade! Blade, I'm detecting a lot of seismic activity. That rocket must have triggered something.
Seismic activity?
What do you think? You see that ATV? Go, go, go! Evil. Go faster! Look out, Blade! You're cutting it close, boss. Looks like a security HQ. Go in and clean house. I wouldn't let him get to that alarm if I were you, Blade.
Thanks for the advice, JC. I had no idea alarms were such a bad thing.
Just trying to help.
Oh, shit.
Finally, I have my little secret admirer in hand. Such a sweet little creature. My imagination is just running wild with all the things I can do with a specimen like this. All I've had to work with is drug addicts and inferior men. Now I have a specimen I can derive real satisfaction from.
Buy me fly you friggin' bed.
Oh, we'll have plenty of time for that later. Guards, take him to Area 57.
Something's wrong. I feel different. My God, what has she done to me? What have you done to me? JC, it's Blade.
Hey, Blade, what happened? You decided to take a vacation?
Yeah, a vacation. From being human.
What?
Never mind. I'll tell you later. Just help me tear these guys a new one.
Right on, boss.
Good lord.
Oh, baby mutant. Just what you always wanted, Blade.
Easy, fella. What did they do to you?
They gave me devil juice. Devil juice! Seems to be in that room over there. Where my man knows from the wisdom of evil.
Hang in there, Chief. I'll get you out of here. What have they done?
It's time to put them out of their misery, Blade. You know what to do.
Rock the Casbah! Wow, what a spread! This must be the Evil One's mansion. My intel indicates massive security in the mansion. Try sneaking in and turning off the alarms to gain access.
Copy that, JC.
Man, I hate all this waiting. Damn sensors.
He's over here!
Scanning.
Whoa, Blade. This is some crazy CEO. She seems a little twisted, don't you think?
You know you're drooling, JC.
Damn! You could run an empire from this bedroom.
She does, JC. That's the point.
She's got gear I could only dream about.
In more ways than one, JC. Let's find out what Alexis has been up to.
From the day I spliced my first gene, I saw the power contained within our very own genetic chains. Not all the voices of history could silence what I saw in them. In them I saw the truth. In them I saw the beauty of humanity as it could be. Each and every one of us is like an unfinished masterpiece. We are incomplete as we exist now, never realizing our potential as a species. There are colleagues of mine that call me insane, They say my experiments on humans have broken their laws of science. And they would be correct. I have broken their antiquated laws, which have kept genetic science in the Dark Ages for so long. I ask you, can you not see the doom of man all around you? Death, famine, pestilence, war! I alone can crush these 4 horsemen of the coming apocalypse with one miraculous act. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the dawn of a new day for mankind. Today there will be a revolution, but so much more. Today there will be an evolution.
Damn, the security door. Damn, the security door. Damn, the security door. Damn, the security door. Damn, the security door.
Now it's time for Little Miss Shop of Horrors to pay the check.
Damn, the security door. Damn, the security door. security door.
I will let history judge my actions. Children, we shall be perfect. And in our perfection, we will achieve a higher consciousness. Welcome to the dawn of a new age.
New dawn my ass, you wacky bitch.
I'm growing tired of your antics, Blade.
What's that guy doing?
Too bad I can't stay around to feel your bite.
What's that guy doing here?
Ta-ta. Oh, you're so tough, Blade. Since you're such a stud, I thought it might be nice if you met an even bigger one. Oh, Daddy, come out and play.
bitch!
You've been a very naughty boy, Blade.
Bad enough to kill you, bitch.
Oh, what should I do with you, Blade? Perhaps I'll lobotomize you and keep you as a pet. That would be amusing, don't you think?
I don't think you're gonna do squat, lady. In case you hadn't noticed, I have the gun. After all the shit you put me through, you're crazy to think you're gonna walk out of here alive.
Oh, baby, that's no way to start a relationship. Don't you know if you shoot me, you'll never ever learn your lesson? Now pay attention, because I have something very special to show you.
Save it for someone who cares, wench.
But John, I'm willing to bet my life you've never seen anything like this before. Watch.
I don't...
This!
Oh, hell. Whoa, what the... did I mean, is she... JC, what happened?
I can't quite tell, man. They're jamming my radar. I'm tracking 4 outbound targets from your location. Oh no! What the? The targets have vanished. The radar's clear. She's gone, Blade. She's gone.
No way! Your crazy bitch got away. I can't believe it. She got away. No!
Countdown aborted.
Notes. HardCorps regulations demand I file a report. I find this difficult to imagine due to the unexplained outcome of events, which occurred on Alexis Sinclair's island fortress. All of the U-4 has been seized, and SinTek's key employees are in custody. Alexis's body was not recovered from the island, and the evidence I found regarding SinTek's quantum destabilizing technology forces me to assume that Alexis Sinclair, the self-proclaimed Mother Nature, has simply vanished without a trace. Status: unsolved. Note: while the immediate threat to civilian life has been averted, and all parties involved are currently awaiting prosecution, I will still continue my investigation into Miss Sinclair's disappearance. Some part of me won't let it go. I know she's still alive, and when she resurfaces, I will be there. Colonel J.R. Blade, HardCorps.
Hey, Knuckles! Get off that computer before you break it. That's a complicated piece of hardware for a caveman like yourself.
Can it, JC? Speaking